Hi there, welcome. It's Anna here, and it is Wednesday today. That means that I have my day off work, and I usually film a video that I call Use It or Lose It, where I use up scraps or packaging or something to make ephemera for my journals, or I try new things and just try to use up my things or my stash. So today I have a little bit of packaging. I have this. I showed it last time or first time I think in my Use It or Lose It this year. This is packaging from a chocolate box, and I love this window, and I somehow want to make it incorporate it into something in a journal. I also have two tags that I want to decorate. This is one, came with a blanket we got for Christmas. And this one, I already made one, but I found a new, I bought another sweater from the same brand, and it's lovely, and it's like little ridges. I think you can still write on it, and at least you can write that way, but I want to cover up this side. So, that's what I'm starting with today, and we will see how much time this takes. I'm gonna start by, what do I want to do? While I think I'm going to take this package apart, because I am going to, it can't be a box, you know, so I'm going to take off these, and I'm going to use a cutting mat because I don't want to cut into this. And I have a few things I could do. I could do a flippy thingy that sits on a page. That's a pocket on one side, and this will be a flip that's covered with a picture in. Or it can be just a pocket. I can use just one of them. So many things I could do. So I'm just using a steel ruler, carpet knife, and try and cut these off so that they won't be in the way. It's okay. I could make a small journal with this. Couldn't that be fun? The problem is covering up the front, I think, in that case, because I wouldn't want this there. The rest could be covered in paper or fabric. It's a nice little spine. Ooh, now I got all sorts of ideas. But I want to cut this off anyway. And how do I do that? Scissors. Should I just try and do it lightly? Keep your fingers crossed now, because I am going to ruin this if I do it wrong. Okay, I don't often reuse packaging like this. Tags all the time, but boxes very seldom, and I rarely do my own covers as well. Maybe I can split this, because I see that it's a double layer here. Maybe I can just lift it off and then cut it. Yeah, well, why do it the hard way when you can do it the easy way? Sorry for the noise. Anyway, I hope everyone is having a good week. My week started off good. As I said, it's Wednesday, and I can finally relax a bit. It's really hectic at work right now, much to do. So just gently pulling. I bet you're all sitting there screaming at your screens right now, saying, Anna, why don't you do this instead? Okay, that's damaged. That will have to be reinforced somehow. No matter what I do with it, I'm gonna have to reinforce the back because I didn't know how to do this. Now we have a straight line, straight edge, I mean, which is good. Let me move this into the scrap box, and we're gonna get rid of this as well. There we go. Okay, now I have a couple of options. It is, let me get a journal or something. Do I have something? I have a glue book, I know. Let me get the glue book. Okay. So the option is to either make this into some kind of flippy thingy that it goes on a page like this, and it can flip up, and you can have a picture stuck behind or stuck here. That's one option. And just cover this with some kind of label because I love the gilding. Or I can, and then the back side could be a pocket. I can cut this off and it can just be a flip. I can leave it and make it into a pocket. Quite heavy though, paper. Or I could make a small journal. Should I make a small journal? I can cover the inside with something fun, like a fabric or something. Add an image, cover the inside, cover this side and the edge, and keep this. Scream at your screens. Should I make a journal or should I make a pocket or tuck? Would anyone buy a journal like this? Because it's too big to tuck into a pocket. Okay, leave that to the side for now and get started on the tags. Stop wasting people's time. Okay, tags. Let's glue. I love gluing. I already have the glue page here. This has print on this side and print on this side, so one side will be the backing. And let's just take a piece of scrap paper and glue that down there. So I am going to as usual, make one side journalable like this, and the other side I am going to cover with pretty things. There. Just using a little scraping tool to make sure it sticks. It still didn't, so I think I'm gonna have to go in with, yes, art glitter glue. And I still haven't changed my bottle. I should do that because this one is running out. Paper towel to get rid of that glue. Oops. There we go. Now we're going to have to cut this into size because it's too big. I'm using my guillotine cutter from Tim Holtz. What do I want on the front then? Should I have book page, or what should I have? I have to cut this. The cutter wouldn't want to through it since it was wet with glue. I have a little bowl here that I put all my little scraps in so they don't end up on the floor. I could use book page. I love this old vintage Gothic font. And I also have this. This is end papers from a really old book, fly leaves I mean. And that could make a really beautiful backing, and I could put something small on there. Let's use this. It's so pretty. Or should I use that for the big one? Depending on what I want to put on there. Let's take out. I have Tim Holtz ephemera here, and I thought I could use it as decoration. Let's see what I have. It's starting to get a bit low. I am actually looking to find another one of the palette. I believe it's called palette. The soft colored ones. I would like one of those again. And I haven't found it in a while. I hope they're not out of them. That's a bit fun. Yeah, because I saw Tim Holtz. He had a live the other day, and he was going through all of the new paper packs they are releasing. Have you seen those? They are matching with the fabrics that I don't own. I am going to have to buy all 12. So the no spend is going away before I even decided to do it. That could be a thing here. Let's see. No. Yeah. So have you seen the... Oh, I like that. That's purple. I don't use purple much. I could do a purple journal. I am feeling that it's soon time for a blue one. That's boring. Let's put it aside. I also have this blue on the paper, fly leaf. That's too much color. Have some little images I could add. Oh, this cutie with a cat. No, not the blue. So this is my decision process. I'm just auditioning things. That's really cute. That works as well. Nice, using up some of this stuff. Fun, yes. Let's use the fly leaf. It's so pretty. Once again, going to glue on the oh, there's glue blob on the tag itself. And since it didn't go 100% last time, I'm going to add art glitter glue around the edges so that it sticks. I believe this paper is soaking in. It's quite textured, so it's probably soaking in the the glue. There we go. Oh no, did it stick? A little bit. Okay, once again, scraping, making sure it sticks. And I think I'm gonna go in with the scissors right from the start this time. So, as I said, great week so far. I've been working a lot, but Wednesdays are my way to keep sane. To just craft and enjoy myself. And yeah. There we go. The question is, which one do I want? Oh, this one is better. Let's ink it a bit. Just using what's left on my dauber, which was nothing. Find the right dauber. I'll write on them so I know. This is frayed burlap, and that just happened to be on the top this time of my pile of ink pads. If you are new here, I can give you a little tip with the distress inks. Store them upside down like that, because they will last much longer if you do. And I write on the side like this, so I know when I see my stash which colors I have. Really good tip. Can't remember who gave me the idea, but I really enjoy it. Yeah, so I am going to glue her down there. I always use this tweezer that keeps the paper holding. When you squeeze, you let go. So it's like a opposite. It works in the opposite way of normal tweezers. Oh, this is really running out. This is not good. And all my glue is upstairs. Do I have something else I can use right now? Aline's was next on place. So let's use that for now. Plopping that down, and I'm gonna make a new hole because I covered the old one. Oh, that is so cute. I want to add something else. Maybe a little number snippet or something from Tim Holtz as well. A small one. Or a little label. No, those are not fun. I have the curator stamps from Tim Holtz. I am not sponsored, by the way. And I have stamped them using on leftover paper, so I could use some of this, maybe. Maybe. I have a whole bunch of them here in a little bowl, so I'm just picking among them. Maybe this one could do. Nope, that will be it. So back into the box, and once again inking a bit. I lifting? Maybe. So there we go. So I'm gonna pause you for a second because I got a call. Okay, it was my daughter who called. She is treating me to lunch. How great. So I like this, but I think either I want to round the corners or I want to make it a little bit tag shaped, I think. No square tags. Oh, it's so thick that doesn't even take it. Okay. Is that enough, or do I want more of a yeah, I want more of a slant to the, oh, that's many layers. Okay. Let go. Okay. We have a tag. Let's punch a hole. And that is so cute. What do I want to use as a topper? Oh, I could have used some lace on that. That's really nice. Maybe I can cover up the hole using some lace. This is just a smidge of all my laces, but I excuse me, I keep a bag of laces or lace snippets down here. The rest is up in my stash room upstairs. So it's nice to have a little selection, and this is changed regularly. Some of them stay and some of them are changed. Do I want this one? I like this one, but it's quite sheer. And it will probably not cover up the lace, the hole I mean. Maybe this one is better. Yes, it is. Let's use this. Okay. Scissors. So far I have used about 20 minutes to take apart the packaging and to make a tag. Yay! So I'm just using a little bit of glue to make it stick, and then I'm going to staple, because that's what I like doing, and the hole will be forgotten that it was ever there. I really like this. That's so cute. Oh, I got some post today, some mail. Okay, let's just staple, and then I can squish it back down like that. Cute. Cute. Yes, one tag done. Perfect. Let's do this one. Should I use the same paper? Where did I put it? There I put it. Should I use this one for that tag as well? It's a bit broken, but I think I can still use it, and it will be glued down. Let's do it. It's pretty. this feeling, so I don't have any glue left. Using glue stick. Quite a lot of it. Pepper of Norway, really good brand for clothes if you're a bit round like me. Lovely flattering designs. I'm not sponsored by them either, unfortunately, but I recently found a shop who sold it, and you know when you find something that you think you look good in, you know, I love the feeling of that, because I've spent so many hours in dressing rooms trying to persuade myself that something looks good, or, you know, well, it's okay, I can use it. But these clothes really make me feel good looking, and I love that. It's not so common. How am I going to tackle this then? Let's do this. Because I still want to be able to use as much of it as possible. And here I still have some to use in another tag or in a collage or something. There we go. Yeah, so Pepper of Norway, if you ever come across it, it's a tip. Let's see. What do I want to put on this then? Am I still going with the... I don't think we have any tall Timothy stuff, do we? That's more horizontal. Vertical, I mean. We have tall stuff, but it's not vertical. No Timothy's. Let's see if I have anything here. Nope, too modern. I don't know, I think this came from, what's it called? Scrapbooking papers. I have the vellums. Let's see what we have. What else do we have? I also took out the this is an old scraps album that I keep my Timmy people in, or some of them. So let's see if I see anything I would like to put on here. Many of them are sitting. Oh, here's another one. Maybe her? Needs to be someone tall. Oh no. Oh no. Something light. Not too dark. And we need something behind it. Okay, we are moving on here. I think she looks good on that background. We need something behind her. Maybe we can find something in this after all that we can use behind. Ticket, maybe. go that way. That's one option. No. Could use the green one since it's greenish. No écrit étiquette adresse. That could work. But I like the other one better, and I want to push out that little hole. She would have wings. What's this? Flowers? No. Could use something else as well. There's one little thing I could add somewhere. No, just say no. That's better, not so big. Something up here. Maybe I can use something else. A label from my label stash, or maybe oh well, no. I have so many labels, so I'm just trying to find the right one. Oh, that's too bright. I want something less. Less obvious. That's good because it has, but that also has the red. I like the symmetry in this one. But it's really dark. I'm struggling today. It's not a good crafting day. Yes, it is. Every day is a good crafting day. I know. Sorry. Something softer, I think. could do something red so that it connects with a red in here. I need something more red. I want three things. Do I have one of those small round thingies that's red? Yes, I do. Maybe I can do like that. Should I use ink? Yes. Okay. Suddenly it all falls into place. That's a juicy Distress ink pad. I got it on my fingers. So I am going to glue this down. I am going to take a break and go have lunch with my daughter, and then I will come back and make this. I will have decided by then, because right now I have no idea. Let's see what we have. I need a pin. I need a pin. I have found another bottle. When I stood up before, I found a new brand new bottle of Art Critically. So let's hope it will cooperate. This one will not cooperate. Why will it not cooperate? Have I used this for something else? Maybe I have, and it's full of glue. Well, I have to do something about that. Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time. So I'm going to start by gluing this down. Ooh, I know now why I want this small. Ouch. The small opening on the glue. Because that's way too much. Let's see if I can get the old one off. Yes, I could. Good to have some tools lying around. But this one is quite nasty. Yeah. So there will be lunch with my daughter and I will return. The light might have changed a little bit when I get back, but it will probably be the same day because I want to post this tonight. I want to post this tonight. And I was planning on, maybe I can lift her. Yes. I was planning on filming another video today, actually. I was planning on continuing to work on my first new journal for 2026 on the collaged cover one. I really am in the mood for that. Let me see. I can see the hole through because I have a window here. and I want to make it roughly the same place. Woo! Look at that. My eye measurement is really good. And for this one, I actually want baker's twine. Will that be too Christmassy if I use red baker's twine? No, it won't. It's just cute. It's on Valentine's Day. Let's pretend it's for that. And I'm going to make a loop, thread it through and do like this. Okay, so far 2 tags. I will go have lunch and then I will have decided if this will be a journal or a pocket flippy thingy. Yeah, thank you all. Be back soon. I'm back. I've had a nice lunch and a lovely chat with my daughter. And she's adult, she's 23 and she has her own apartment. We met up for lunch and it was lovely. So, this one, I have decided I will not make a journal because I think it will be unsellable, actually. No, I want to make a flip and a pocket. So I'm gonna try and fold this in the middle. And I think I will try and score it. I have a small scoreboard. If I can get it off, there it is. And let's see if I can score this at approximately the center. I have lost the little knife that was there. I bet it's fallen into the trash can. I haven't seen it in years. But this one works just the same. Look at this. I did it. Nice. Oops. Falling out. So I'm going to try and press that down a bit. Obviously this side will be a pocket, so that will be collaged on. And I think I am going to cover it with the book page just to have a nice base. And then I can add whatever the journal is about if I make a theme journal. So I'm going to start by gluing on this using the glue stick. And I hope it won't show through. And I'm also going to go on this side of the spine. Maybe it's easier this way. There we go. And I am going to use the little scraping tool to really make it stick. No air bubbles. I can also tear it or cut it here and make this a flip, or I can add it onto a front cover even with an image behind it and add something, cover this in lace or something. That could be. I have so many ideas. It's fun. So I am going to have to add some more glitter glue, but I want to cut the excess off first, so I don't glue down too much. This one I could easily torn as well because it's so old, the paper. Tear it with a ruler instead of cutting it. Extra scrap to craft with. if we need to add some extra glue here. Yes. Yes. Maybe. There we go. So now I just have to decide, do I want to use the whole thing like this? And this into a pocket. Could also be a tag. I think I'm going to make this into a tag. Yes, decided. And I am going to cut with, where is my, there is my little guillotine. I'm going to have a craft lunch here soon if I continue like this. And I'm going to cut there. Ta-da, it's a tag instead. So, and this can be the flippy thingy. I'm going to take this piece off. And I am going to make this into a tag shape. Nice. Question is, what do I want to put on it? It's too big. Too bad it's a boy. He is sitting on a swing. Just saw it next to me in my stash. We have these lovely ladies. Beach. We have this lovely lady. These. She matches the color good. This is a general vintage photo. I got it from Nancy, it wishes and weeds. And I think I'm gonna trim the edge off. Put that down here. And maybe I can add something else as well. What else do I want to use? Do I have something small-ish? No, that's not small. Checking my labels once again. Could add one of those labels behind. I want to cut that a bit. Get rid of the black edges. There we go. She's so pretty. Oh, I have an idea. How about getting these out again? I think I saw something earlier that I think I can use. Let's get rid of the big things that won't fit. That's a good color. Just gonna get a sip of coffee over here. Cafe latte. It's always nice with a coffee after food. It's easier to find something if you do like this, if you move things around. Oh, I have, right, I have genuine letters that I can use. I'm gonna stand up and go get them. Give me a second. I use them in collaging all the time. Oops. Could use a piece of that behind her. Maybe. Or if the thing I'm thinking of works. Let's see, I think I saw it again. On the hunt for the flowers I was pulling out earlier. Not these for small ones, the bigger ones. How can they get so lost so quickly? I don't understand. I just saw them like earlier when I was pulling out stuff. Astonished. I must have put them over here. So strange. Or did I dream that I was holding flowers earlier? Not these, the colorful ones. Okay, let's go through this again. And you're probably sitting there seeing them screaming at your screen. Anna, look at left, look at left, look at right. Look to the right, look to the left. Because these are cute too, but they're so small. Could use those though. I don't want to finish this because I have been going on for ages now. Probably an hour. And that's a lot. Oh, I think I saw something. An hour is a lot for just making a few things. I have to admit, I can't find them. Maybe I dreamt that there was flowers, but I thought I had some. There they are. Haha. I knew I didn't dream it. They're too big. I don't know. Let's try. Okay, so I am going to put a bit of the letter behind. And I'm just gonna fussy tape it a bit. Like so, and then I'm gonna have her there. Maybe a ticket up here. No, this one will be better. That is cute. So all that hunting for nothing. Should I use a ticket? Yeah, I can use a ticket. Okay, good. Glue. Glue paper. I'm gonna let you guys go soon. Here I have to be careful because this is fragile paper. That's why I use it in collaging instead of using it in my text blocks. I think I'm gonna go with the Art Glitter glue here because it wants to wrinkle up a bit and I really want it to stick down, so go. Once again, I'm gonna have to use that tiny scraping tool, or that tiny, the scraping tool, because this wants to lift. I might have to put it under some something heavy as well for a while to make sure it really sticks down. I'm gonna add the little ticket up here, a bit underneath the photo. Lucky 13 drive-in. Just that's a nice tag, and I'm gonna add this as well with a little bit of ink on it, of course. So this is kind of a more vintage romantic thingy. Well, they all are a bit vintage romantic-y. Okay. What do I want to use for topper on this one? Do I want... Yes, I do. I want lace again. Oops. I have this one as well. Let's use that. That will be so cute. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna glue it on this side, plop it down, and glue it on the other side. So my friends, I thank you all so much for watching and staying with me today. And I hope you enjoyed this very long video. It was not short and sweet this time, it was long. Let me show you what we did. First I did this tag. This cute girl with the cats, and you can journal on the back. We made this tag. You can also journal on the back. Really cute. And we made this tag with a lovely vintage photo on it. And you can journal on the back. So that's it for, and we have this. This will probably be a tip out or a frame. Yes. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, or just say hi down below. I will say hi back. And it really helps the channel to move forward. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. Bye.